Paul, nice to meet you.
Hi, Dave. Pleasure to meet you.
Good
Marc,
to see
it's
you.
a pleasure.
This place is magical. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Well, welcome to the magic here at the Westin Anaheim Resort. Shall we?
Yeah, absolutely. Paul, thank you so much for welcoming us to your amazing, amazing hotel.
Dave, it's my pleasure. So the Westin Anaheim Resort was sort of a dream. Family that I work for started that dream in the 1990s because they realized that Anaheim needed a four-diamond hotel to compete. We have a notable sort of famous convention center next door, Disneyland's across the street, or the Disney theme park, Disney Resort as we call it these days. So nobody was really stepping up. We had a very successful hotel here on the site, a 358 room hotel by the name of the Annabella. Okay. And the city had come to us and said, look, we really need someone to step up. So we have a walking distance luxury property across the street from the Disneyland Resort and next to the Anaheim Convention Center.
From the first step you take into this property, you feel the luxury feel, but also you thought of sustainability when you build this property, right? That's what's very unique and very interesting to us.
And it's the sustainability aspect is something that most of your customers, your families that come here, they don't see it, but you, like Marc said, you can feel it when you come in.
Thank you, Dave. You know, as the story evolves, you know, this building of this, it was all about sustainability, right? But that creates a culture so that we are taking care of the environment, we're taking care of employees, and we're taking care of our guests. And I want to say what's interesting about this industry and sort of what you do in your work and what we do is we create experiences. We create lifestyles. These trips, if somebody's coming here on a business trip, families coming to Disneyland, kids. When kids are sitting up in the club lounge on the 8th floor and looking out and they see the roller coaster and
we saw that
all the activity, they scream.
Really cool.
That wonderful opportunity we have, for us, it's been not only a part of our culture because we believe in sustainability, but it's been a part of our experience for our guests.
I'm hearing a couple things. I'm hearing you talk about your employees a lot, about the community a lot. What does sustainability mean to you? I think to most people it's, am I recycling? Am I doing good by the environment? But it seems to mean something much more to you.
Sustainability is a lifestyle. It's a culture. It's a mindset, a culture and a world that makes responsible decisions, not just at work or not just at home, but that culture. And I think that's really what changes the world and creates phenomenal experience.
Look, the air is the invisible, right? Guests are expecting to be comfortable, but they don't truly experience comfortable until they see what can be done with different systems, right? Not two systems are equal. And VRV, I think, is very particular in terms of comfort, quietness, energy efficiency that helps contribute to the overall, sustainability mindset and culture that your group, right,
is creating
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well said. The VRV system for us was a no-brainer. It's a superb system. We don't put the VRV system in somebody's face, but they stay in the room or they're here a few days and they'll say to their significant other, honey, do you notice it's so quiet in this room? Do you notice that it is so comfortable in this room? The education is part of it, but what really sells somebody is their discovery. That wonderful opportunity we have.
This is one of our standard rooms and doesn't look standard.
There's nothing standard about this room.
So Paul talked to us earlier about energy efficiency, talked to us about, way beyond that, the culture, right? Here in the guest room, what we see is a friendly user interface that, work with the VRV system so that we give each user, each visitor here, its own comfort control over the guest room.
Absolutely, yes. Each room during construction was air balanced. So you have the FCU right above you here, which is extremely quiet with the compressor being located on the roof. Okay. It's very easy to use for the guests. All touch screen, fan controlled. You got 3 fan speeds, heating and cooling. It's extremely easy to use.
Yeah. And comfortable.
Comfortable.
You don't hear anything, it just feels good.
I just turned it on. Yeah, see?
What's really unique about VRV is not only you've got the controller in your room, I think everybody expects that, but you have the unit as well here recessed that's very quiet. So the actual indoor, you said FCU, the fan coil unit, is located in the space, so quiet you can't hear it. But that's the ability of having
So that individual control and the unit within the space you condition that give that really tight control, give that experience, right, of comfort.
I like this too though, really focusing on sustainability. Hey, if you want to have the doors open, great, but the unit itself is going to shut off when you have that.
Absolutely, and we get calls from time to time with the guests saying, hey, can you set my temperature? We can remotely check and it'll tell us if the balcony's door is open. So we can tell them, hey, close the door and you're set.
From here, you can control heating and cooling, everything in the room without having to go up to someone's room.
Yeah, and every guest room, so each engineer, they carry a tablet with them. So they could be anywhere in the hotel. They could be on the 3rd floor, get a call for the 8th floor, and they just type it in, boom, it's done.
Efficiency to the
Set
max.
it and forget it, yeah. From the reverse osmosis room, the softness of the water that it produces, we haven't had to change a shower head in years.
So the guests are getting a better experience too, and you're lowering your maintenance costs having to switch things out.
Yep.
So when you say softening the water, what does that mean? What kind of contaminants do you remove from the water?
Everything. It removes all TDS, the dissolved solvents, from chlorine to metals, alkalinity, everything. And then it shoots it with a little bit of chlorine to sanitize it and then up to the room.
You go outside and you can hear the roller coasters and the people screaming and the joyous noise, but you come in here and you shut the door and you hear nothing. So if you need to be on a call, if you're doing business here, you're giving families, you're giving business travelers, you're giving really everyone the experience that they need when they're here.